The Ministry of Power has announced the appointment of a 5-member committee to recommend measures for enhancing the stability of the national power grid. This initiative follows the directives of the Minister of Power and Energy, Kumara Jakudi. Professor Lilantha Samaranayaka from the University of Peradeniya has been appointed as the chairman of this committee. Last Sunday at approximately 11:15 am, the country experienced a widespread power outage. The Ministry of Power's preliminary examination attributes the disruption to a fault at the Panadura grid substation, which caused an imbalance in the system. However, former Minister of Power Patli Champika Ranawaka argues that such a fault should not have led to a nationwide blackout, citing the system management protocols of the Ceylon Electricity Board.
Lanka විදුලි බල මණ්ඩලයේ පද්ධති කළමනාකරණය එහෙම නැත්නම් system control.
Looking at the system management of the Ceylon Electricity Board or system control, there is no justifiable reason for a nationwide blackout due to a monkey causing a fault. While such an incident could cause issues at the Panadura grid substation, it should not lead to a system-wide blackout. The primary reason for the outage is a failure in the system management, which cannot be overlooked. Additionally, the Norochcholai power plant has inherent problems that the CEB needs to address. The imbalance in the system with 900 megawatts from Norochcholai's units has caused issues on the Puttalam-Biyagama line. This is why the Biyagama line has tripped in 2021, 2023 and before, leading to a nationwide issue. However, the power plant should be able to continue operating even with zero external load by taking its house load. The failure to do so and the shutdown of all 3 units is a management issue at the plant.
බලාගාරයේ යන්ත්‍ර තුනම අක්‍රිය වීම. ඒක ඒ බලාගාරයේ එතන පාලනය කරපු අයගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක්.
The trade union affiliated with the Ceylon Electricity Board and the Podujana Perumna share similar views on the incident.
It is not uncommon for a monkey to cause a fault on a 33,000 volt transformer at a grid substation. However, for such an incident to result in a nationwide blackout is unacceptable according to system management protocols. The system control at Palavatta is established using the best methods available globally, raising serious concerns about whether this was a deliberate act.
Several trade unions, including the CEB's Technical Engineers and Officers Association, have lodged a complaint with the Criminal Investigation Department demanding an investigation into the power outage.
A thorough investigation is essential. The information we have indicates that necessary measures to mitigate system risks were not implemented. Those responsible for this negligence have committed a criminal offence. We have filed a complaint with the CID seeking a formal investigation. The CEB has stated that the Norochcholai power plant cannot be reconnected to the grid until Friday, resulting in additional costs that will ultimately be borne by the public through increased electricity bills. Those responsible must be accountable.
During the previous government, the country experienced several instances of widespread power outages. An investigation conducted while Gamine Lukuge was the Minister of Power identified individuals responsible for these outages. However, no action was taken against them.
During the power outages, we conducted an investigation through the CID and found that an official was responsible. When we tried to take legal action, Gotabaya Rajapaksa advised against it.
Given the accusations from various parties, shouldn't there be a thorough investigation to identify those responsible for the current power outage as well? Dr. Thilak Siambala-Pittiya, chairman of the Ceylon Electricity Board, provided further clarification on the matter.
සැපයුම සහ ඉල්ලුම කළමනාකරණය කිරීම සඳහා අපගේ පද්ධති පාලන අංශය නිතිපතාම ඒ සැලසුම් කරලා පද්ධතිය පවත්වනවා.
Our system control unit consistently plans and implements necessary measures to manage supply and demand. On holidays, consumer demand is low, but the amount of electricity produced from renewable sources depends on the availability of those resources. During midday, solar power production is high, but the demand is low. We strive to maintain this balance at all times. If a disruption occurs, that impact depends on the available power plants and consumer demand at that time. The Norochcholai power plant is the strongest in our system, but it cannot be quickly started or stopped due to its design. This is not a fault of the plant, but an inherent part of its design. If the power system is suddenly halted, the plant cannot immediately shut down, leading to high pressure within the plant. This is managed by a safety valve which must be reset before the plant can be restarted, taking several days. This is a safety feature, not a fault of the plant.
Norochcholai බලාගාරය හදිස්සියේ නතර කරන්න සිද්ධ වුණොත් නැවත පණ ගැන්වීම සඳහා දවස් 4ක වගේ කාලයක් ගත වෙන්නේ. නමුත් ඒක එහි තියෙන ආරක්ෂණ පද්ධතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක වීම මිස එහි දෝෂයක් නෙවෙයි.